Jimmy here, Great to Train, week 1, highlight tape. Just wanted to point out a couple things, recap the week. If you notice that, I call it 12 weeks to speed, but you didn't see me do any sprints. Well, a common mistake that people make when doing speed workouts is they sprint too much and a lot of times too early. All right, there's a lot of ways to get faster, and right now, I'm not ready to open up and sprint. I got to build that foundation first. All right, so that's why you saw me doing a lot of, weighted walks and things like that. So I'm really trying to get my hamstring strength up, so I can start to sprint and open up and do some top end speed work. So that's why you didn't see me doing any sprints. You got to build the foundation first. A common mistake many people make when trying to get faster. All right, so keynote. As you're watching these tapes, notice that a lot of hamstring work, a lot of heavy lifting, and you can see that really the focal point here is to get stronger and more powerful, because as I gain power, I'm going to gain speed and explosiveness. All right, technique and top end work, that can come at the end anyways, because when I retest the 40-yard dash, most of it is acceleration. It's not like I'm running a 200-meter dash in track and field where I have to spend a lot of time working on top end speed and top end mechanics. I need to really work on getting out the blocks fast, accelerating, staying low, putting force into the ground, and then that little brief window where I do hit top speed is holding that top speed as long as I can for the rest of the 40-yard dash. And how do you do that? You do that by getting stronger, putting more force into the ground. And that's why you're going to see a lot of exercises that help me do that. All right, got any questions, hit me up, check out the video.
Life will always give us some questions. There will be times when we have to take time to search ourselves and saying, with all of these things out here, these roadblocks and these obstacles, what is it going to require on our part to make it happen? What's the final determining factor that will determine whether or not we're losers or winners in life? And here's what the answer is. It's you. No, it's not your circumstances. No, it's not your past. It's you. You're going to determine that. No, not what happened to you. No. It's you. It's you. You will determine whether or not this mission that you're on, and I believe that we're all on a mission. I believe that we all have a purpose, and we didn't just show up just to work every day and face some hard experiences in life, or go home after work and pop a can of beer and sit in front of the television set. No, I don't think that life is like that for us. I think that we all showed up here on a divine mission to do something. See, all of us have to begin to work to overcome certain things that we have picked up along the way in life. You've got to watch the energy that you're around, and you've got to start searching yourself to ask yourself, what is it? Is this really me? When you look in the mirror, when you look at your life, when you look at where you want to go, you've got to ask yourself the question, is this really me? Samuel Smiles says, life will always be to a large extent what we ourselves make it. What we make it. What you make your life. Not what circumstances will make of it. Not what other people will make of it. But what you make of it.